Math is everywhere. You'll see it underground in the Washington, D.C. subway stations, in a magnificent pool in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace, in a building where our Congress makes our nation's laws every day, in each and every rotation of a Ferris wheel, in the amount of water traveling over the edge of a waterfall in Yosemite National Park, in the purchase or lease of every car, in your delicious desserts. You may try to deny it, but nothing exists without math. Today, we will provide further evidence of this fact in today's episode of Mr. Pugh's World of Math.
I'm here at the top of the Notre Dame Cathedral, and we had to take a ton of steps. I'm really tired right now, but ultimately, according to my Fitbit here, it took about 15 flights of stairs to get up to this point, and according to Fitbit, each flight of stairs is approximately 10 vertical feet. Well, that's pretty easy to calculate, how high we went up. We went up about 150 feet, but I'm not sure exactly how many steps we took because I didn't count. As I was looking down, though, each step looked like it was about 6 inches. So if that's the case, how many steps did we take to get up to the top of the tower? The amazing thing about the Louvre Museum is that there are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of art pieces from periods throughout history. I've been here twice, and I still have not been able to get through and see them all. So what I did was I asked a museum curator, how long would it take to get through this museum? And she told me, if you stood in front of every single art piece for 1 minute, it would take about 10 years consecutively to get through the entire museum. So the question is, if it takes 10 years to get through this museum by looking at each art piece for 1 minute, how many pieces of artwork are in this museum? So after performing the calculations, obviously it seems like there's a little bit of an exaggeration on the curator's part. I looked it up, and there are approximately 70,000 pieces of artwork in this museum. So now my question is, really, how long would it take you to get through this museum if you stood for 1 minute in front of every piece of artwork?
Today you have seen a few examples of how math is involved in everyday life. However, there are many more instances of math in everything around you. Keep a lookout, and you may even find some examples in your own daily life. Until next time, thank you for joining us on Mr. Pugh's World of Math.